You know, you don't need the 50 plus soldiers you've got as an escort. Once you push me through the gate, I'm out of here. They're not for you. Are you seriously gonna try to attack her? Not unless she attacks us. She did threaten our entire nation. Okay, just push me to the side, but not so far that I can't see what happens. You really do have a death wish. We all die. Might as well put on a show. So, your grandpa just said that he would return JC to us through this gate by end of day. He did not say that they'd be in one piece. I know. However, he knows what he risks if he tries to hoodwink us, and Nicole has not foreseen any issues. But, just in case, I can probably undo any curse, and if they're injured, Ameth will fly them to the nearest hospital while we, Patrick, Janine, and Raythu, tear apart anyone who tries to stop us. Until then, everyone but the dragons and Cyrus stays hidden. Cool. Incoming. And here there be dragons. Phenomenal. Hey guys, this was not my idea. Damn, how much trouble did you cause to get this many soldiers as an escort? Well, don't look at me. I am but a victim of this family drama bullshit. Now, don't get me wrong. I kinda love that Bob is that much of a badass bitch, but it's really inconvenient. What's the first food you made for us? Huh? The first baked good you made for my cafe, what was it? So those two questions don't go together, because brigadeiros are not a baked good. You heat them on the stove. Cyrus stole about a quarter of them, which, looking back, was almost an admirable amount of restraint. The first baked good I made, I think it was chocolate chip cookies, because that's always a safe bet, and some muffins for the morning. Wait, are you asking me this because you think I'm a spy? It's a valid concern. A trained sorcerer would be able to glamour themselves to look and sound like anyone. Why does everyone think that I'm a spy? Unless I'm infiltrating a gang or a drug deal, I'd be horrible at it. Iron Witch, I can assure you that this is the same mortal that stumbled into our kingdom, killed one of our subjects in self-defense, swore at the king, claimed to be your baker, and to whom you spoke to over the phone. Now get them out of here so I can end this extraordinarily long shift. I know you. One of your last battles at the end of the war. I was a lieutenant. Surviving you made me a captain. Cool. I'm not leaving without my llama. Most people would be more concerned with their weapon. Oh, I don't care about that. We're in America. Guns are a dime a dozen here, but I need the llama. Alright, it's clean. Oh shit, I missed brunch in the movie, didn't I? Oh yeah, Nicole is pissed. They're protesting me? The boy Connor is claiming that you harassed him and said sexually explicit things to him, tried to manipulate him to go on a date with you. I didn't! I know, but that is the story they're telling. Jennifer Charles, any luck? One sec. So there's nothing? Yeah, legally, these guys aren't protesting Drek, they're protesting the business that hired him, which is protected under freedom of speech. Bullshit. Yep. Even if they were at his house, so long as they're on public property, they can say pretty much anything so long as it's not defamatory. Calling Drek a pedophile isn't defamatory? It is, but to prove it in a court of law, it has to do actual damage. Get him fired, start a fight, cause proven physical or psychological harm, that sort of thing. I'd recommend having a third-party truth potion to help publicly set the record straight. They might try to get the police involved in this, which could actually help you. Or they could press charges in a civil suit on this Connor kid's behalf. Even if they won't win, threatening that is often used as a psychological tool, especially if Drek can't afford a lawyer. Which he can, I'll just have to move some stuff around my schedule. God damn it. The law's useless, we're on our own. There's just so many of them. Oh, I do believe that's my fault. Several of those people have been cursed by me for their rudeness in my cafe, and now they're seizing the opportunity to retaliate. See how about a quarter of them aren't making any noise? Silence curse. Drek! Oh, there he is. If you wanted to be a sexual deviant, you should have worked in a bar. I don't know what Connor told you, but I can prove there was no harassment. I asked him on a date. He said no. I accepted it. That's it. You're an adult. He's a child. I am less than a year older than him. Also, Bob can give us a truth curse, or the witch coven if you'd prefer. I swear there was no harassment. I'm not subjecting anyone in my congregation to witchcraft. Okay, we do have security cameras. We could probably get something off of that. Those will be doctored. The only way this ends is if you leave town. I didn't do anything wrong. Tell it to the cops. Step away from the goblin. You can call off today. I know your boss would understand. No one's expecting you to face a mob. I know, but I didn't do anything wrong. And I'm not running from this. Also, JC and Nicole are driving me there and back, so unless Gabriel is bringing up Dragon, he's not going to be able to actually hurt me. Well, your father got a ride from his coworker so he could leave me the car. So if you change your mind, I can come get you lickety-split. Mom, I'm 18, not 8. You will be a tiny baby until you are old and gray. Oh, there they are. Get in the car, bitch. We're going to work. By the way, Drek, the little box on the seat is for you. It's got a good love charm in there, just in case. Yeah. Thanks, Miss Nicole. So what do you think's going to happen today? I'm not sure. Look, all I know is there'd better be ice in the freezer, because if the backup doesn't arrive, I'm breaking that stupid priest's nose. You'll get arrested. And it'd be more effective if you simply took some hair or feathers so I could curse him. We wouldn't even need to pay bail money. Babe, this is why you're the smart one. We're here. Whoa. I guess I don't get to punch anyone. All right, everyone, we're here. Let's grab the signs and... Whoa. Aw, crap. Good morning. We heard that you were protesting our favorite cafe and thought we'd join the party. You know who that fairy witch hired in this cafe? A young man named Drek, who I fed a truth potion to last night while organizing our little counter-protest here. More of a formality than anything. He did not harass, abuse, assault, manipulate, or whatever else you're lying about. You trust in your little magic tricks. I'll trust the word of God. Well, you can also trust the word of all the other employees and customers who have seen Drek and Connor interact over the last week or so. And the security cameras. Anyway, Gabriel, this is Michael. He runs the Stoughton Street Witch Coven. Lovely group. They're all here today. Everyone but Lindsay. She had a work shift. Oh, next time. I hear you've met Janine. She's here too with her boyfriend Patrick. Reed, who has the day off, but they thought they'd come anyway. Lucky for us, the roof is solid enough to hold their weight as a dragon. Wolver and Tooth Fairy have stopped by. Some of the high schoolers in town are here. I just love seeing youth involved in the community. Well, when the fire department heard about the riffraff too, so a lot of the off-duty responders are here. Andy barely had to ask. Between you and me, I think you're more concerned about the potential for heat stroke than your homophobia, but we're well ahead of that. All right, everybody. I know we're excited about this counter-protest, but it is a scorcher out here. So remember to drink lots of fluids. The cafe is giving out free water and 50% off all of their drinks and food to protesters. We've also got more water and a first aid station over at my yarn shop, which my husband's manning in case anyone gets woozy or injured. You better be safe than sorry, so if you need a breather, you go ahead and rest. Make sure you have your sunglasses and that they're enchanted by Miss Bob or going against a seraph and he might try putting on a light show. You do not want to be blinded for the rest of the day. It is a pain in the ass and your friends will make fun of you. Hi, Drek. Glad you could make it to the party. I don't have any self-esteem issues or anything, but I wasn't expecting so many people coming out so quick. Well, when Bob says there's a problem and she needs backup, we pay attention. Well, look, to be perfectly honest, I've never met you or Bob, haven't heard of you before yesterday, and I'm mostly here to just fuck up some homophobes. Summer break's 3 long months, I gotta do something to pass the time. Well, I don't think anyone's bored. I'm Drek. Abigail. Friends call me Abby. My grandma runs the yarn shop and I'm visiting for a couple weeks. Heard about this mess and offered to help. You're still in school? Yeah, junior in high school, president of the Pride program, and living in Mississippi. This ain't my first rodeo. Hey, be careful around him, young lady. He's one of those predators. Statistically and disrespectfully, I'm way less likely to be hurt by him than any man of the church, so fuck all the way off. Oh, I've got to introduce you to our baker.